Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. We are not facilitating the sale of firearms. Greetings, Uverse. Welcome to Gunverse YouTube channel. Today's topic is the TX22 and one of the many upgrades you can do to it. I'll get you caught up to the build in a minute. However, I just wanted to make a few channel announcements. Most importantly, there's been an algorithm change to YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, then it's going to be very hard, if not impossible, to see my new videos. So if you even watch this channel a little bit, like it a little bit, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, so that way you can see our new videos. Unless you're physically searching out Gunverse YouTube channel, you're not going to find my new videos. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That'll help us both out so we can stay connected in the future. So another channel announcement is we have an upcoming episode of hand cannons, and I'll give you a little clue. So said hand cannon that the episode is going to be about just turned 20 years old. So that's your hint. It just turned 20 years old this year, and I look forward to getting my hands on it. It's been a while. I haven't been out to the range because this is Snowpocalypse 26. I don't know if you've heard, but I live in the New England area, and we've gotten about 2 or 3 feet of snow in the last week or two. So I haven't been able to get out to my range, which is really complicated filming. So I'm looking forward to the springtime snow meltage because I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I finally got my chronograph running, so we're going to do the Makarov and a regular 9mm, and then we're going to compare it to a 380 to see how much velocity you lose as you step down. So lots of exciting things to come in the future. There's a GoPro on the way, so we're going to have much better footage from here on out. We'll be able to get like shooting and impact and do a split screen type stuff. So we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So check it out. All right, let's get you all caught up to speed on this build here. So as I stated, this is a Taurus TX22, and this was featured in our 200 subscriber episode, and so I figured I would feature it in our 400 subscriber episode. By the way, I want to thank everyone in the 2A community for supporting this channel. We're getting very close to being monetized, and I really appreciate y'all. So thank you. So I had this True Glow laser on the bottom, but however, once I got out to the range, and it seems pretty bright here, but once you get outside in the daylight, you can't. It's a 1 MOA dot. So what that means is, like, the higher the number MOA, the bigger the dot. So if this was a number 4 MOA dot, it would be 4 times the size of this, roughly. Well, I don't know about that, but it would be considerably bigger. So so this application, this is a nice laser. It doesn't work with this application. So what I did was I purchased this this Bushnell red dot because it has a nice big laser on it. So see right there, 4 MOA. So this dot is considerably bigger than the True Glow laser. So, however, when I went to install it, if you notice, there's no holes that are tapped and drilled. And as far as I could find, I looked on the internet to see if there was some kind of dovetail adapter for this rear sight, because sometimes you can take the rear sight out and then they'll give you a dove-plated plate to put on there. But that's not the situation in this case. So upon further review, I have to order what's called the competition kit. So the competition kit comes with, so this is a 4.1 inch barrel. The TX22 comes in Um, it comes in 3.6, 4.1, and 4.6. I think this is the 4.1. So the competition kit, you get a new slide, and it comes with a new barrel too, and it's an extra 1.2 inches longer. So you'll go from a 4.1 inch barrel to a 5 point, uh, 5.3 inch barrel. So you get a longer barrel, you get a slide that's actually tapped and drilled, and it's right here where the extraction port is, which is nice because if you know anything about sights, you know the closer the sights are together, the quicker you can get a sight picture. So, um, you can acquire the sight faster, they say anyway. So that'll be nice. The red dot will be right about here, and it's all like drilled and slotted. So that's nice. However, like everything else with the TX22, it's not in stock. So I'm going to have to wait for the competition kit. Oh, and it comes with a skeletonized trigger, by the way, too. So that'll be nice. Not that there's anything wrong with this trigger, but I mean, if you're going to upgrade the barrel, upgrade the slide, you might as well upgrade the trigger, too. It'd be like a totally new firearm. So, like I said, for the 200 subscriber episode, I installed the FRT by Freedom Finger Trigger. I'm not sponsored. I'm just letting y'all know it's a good trigger. So I got that installed for the 200 subscriber episode. So I figured I'd feature it again on the 400 subscriber episode and get y'all caught up. So now that you're all caught up with the build, I took this True Glow laser. I don't know why that's so hard to say, and it doesn't weigh much. So now that this is equipped with the FRT, even though it's only 22, it every shot that goes up, it raises a little bit. So I think putting some counterweight on this Picatinny rail will really help out the. I don't know. I'm sure there's a scientific term for it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. When every shot the barrel goes up a little bit more. So, um, I mean, this doesn't weigh a ton. So I got a Sig Foxtrot light. Does it still work, or did I leave the batteries on? Oh, it does. Yeah, that's really bright. So I'm going to mount this where the True Glow was because I don't need. I'm going to have a red dot up here, so that frees up this pick rail down here, and I'm going to attach this Sig Foxtrot, and I hope the added weight to the front will help keep it down a little bit, but we'll find out. I'm going to go out and try it shortly, but I get my screwdriver and I'll get this put on. All right, just a little bit more. All right, so Sig Foxtrot is installed, and let's see how it feels. Definitely is way more front heavy, which is what I was looking for. The only thing is, so there's two notches on this Picatinny rail, and I tried to eliminate this gap right here because it's kind of a reach. I mean, it's not bad. I still got plenty of power with it, but I was trying to get it a little bit closer, but um, this plastic piece where it bows in right there, it wouldn't allow it to seat flat. So I couldn't get it into that rear pick notch. So I got it in the front one. But the only thing I don't like about this that I just noticed right off the bat, right off the top, is now I've kind of lost the ability to wrap my front hand. I like to wrap my finger around the front part of this trigger guard. So I've kind of lost the ability. Well, not really. It just feels different. I'll get used to it. So I still got my thumbs together, um, and I can just get a little enough of my meat hook on that. So I'll just have to figure it out. All right, so it's not loaded. Mag's empty. Chamber's cleared. So let's check out the balance point. I know I didn't check it out before, and there's no ammo in the mag, but it's severely front heavy now, which is kind of what I wanted. So it should naturally want to hang down a little bit, and then when it fires, it'll naturally right itself. That's my that's my hope anyway. Uh, so yeah, there she is. TX22 with the Sig Foxtrot. I think it's nice and bright. So cool. Looks good to me. So I was able to do one of two things I wanted to upgrade it on. So I've got the boat anchor on the front, and I'm hoping to get this adorable little red dot put on it once I get the competition kit. So Taurus, if you wouldn't mind making a few extra competition kits for you, one for yours truly, I'll totally pay for it. I just, would like one. So if you can make one for this guy right here, I'd appreciate it. So this is already ready for pick rail, which is not ideal because I don't have a pick rail and it's not going to come with one either. So looks like I can take the base off, and I'm assuming that the holes that are drilled in the competition, they're all relatively the same. I know there's so I would just undo those two screws, take this pick rail base off of it. So it'd be looking like that. And then hopefully that would just attach right to here. That's where it, on the competition, that's where it sits. So lower down, obviously. So it'll look like that. Once but I might have to buy an adapter plate. That's not out of the ordinary to have to buy a specific plate for a red dot adapter. So this thing's cool. It's big enough, and it's got a nice fat red dot. So that's what you need for something that's going back and forth really fast, like this guy does. Because that was my fear. I was thinking if I put a red dot on it, I'm not even going to be able to see that thing. It's going to be going back and forth so fast. But it turns out that's not the case. If you get a big enough dot, I guess you can see it just fine. So there we go, folks. That's the TX22 upgrade. 400 subscriber episode. So once again, we really thank you, and stay tuned for when the snow finally melts. I'll take this out and try it out and see how that anchor on the front helps us out, or it might not. I might end up taking it off. So yeah, check it out. Looks good. So I finally was able to get some 22 round magazines. That's how popular this firearm is right now. Like you can't even get larger capacity magazines. So I was finally able to get my hands on a couple of them. So I have the stock magazine, which I put a +3 kit on it, but it really holds +4. So I've got one 14 round mag and I've got two 22 round mags. So that should keep me satisfied for now. And as soon as that competition becomes available, I will get it and I will make another video installing it. So, well, thank you everybody for joining me on the 400 subscriber episode. We're getting closer to being monetized, so we really appreciate that. We're looking forward to really taking the next step, and we got merch on the way. We've got all types of good stuff in the works. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we will see you next time. God bless.